After 4 days of rest, it's time to get up and smash a new 30-day challenge. Let's go. And if you don't know what it is yet, let me quickly show you. Alright, so as you can see, I am doing the carnivore diet. This is just meat and eggs. Basically, meat and eggs. Red meat, bacon, chicken, eggs. That is it. Now, I know some carnivore diets you can go a little bit extra. You can have a little milk, you can have a bit of cheese, you can have yogurt or avo or something like that. Whatever is like, you know, comes from a cow or comes from a chicken. But in my case, I just want to really challenge myself. I actually, to be honest, the first initial challenge was just steak, like red meat steak, fillet beef steak, boom, and eggs. That was the two things that I wanted to do. And then I realized, you know what, maybe my stomach is not going to be that happy with me if I just eat red meat, like steak in a sense. But then I also listened to, what's that, Jordan Peterson. He eats steak and eggs every day. He's fine, but he only has like 1 or 2 meals, where I'm going to try and push 3,000 calories of this. Okay, so you can clearly see the amount that I bought. That exact amount that you saw I put into the trolley, that is 3,000 calories. That is what I'm having a week. So I'm having 3,000 a week. So I'm doing that job 4 times a month. So I first need to see if it's going to work, but I'm going to, through this 30-day challenge, show you exactly, you know, what I eat, how I train on this specific plan. Do I do cardio? You know, how I feel, how my energy levels are. I'm going to kind of guide you through this 30 days. As you know, if you follow me for a while, you know that's how I do it. And then we're gonna rate it afterwards again and see if it worked. And obviously this is the before, so this is kind of how I looked on day 0, ground 0, day 1, you could say. And hopefully, yeah, the last video, day 30 or after, I can have an after right here. Or I can put them together and then we can kind of view them and see. Hopefully it looks good, because I am, after the 30-day running challenge that I did last week, about a week ago, I think I finished 5 days. I feel a little, you know, I feel like I need a little bit of muscle gain, a little protein. So I'll put all the stats eventually after throughout this series. I'll put stats on and you can see where everything is. So yeah, excited. Let's make our first pre-gym meal, shall we? Alright, this is the first meal. This is pre-gym, and it's basically just mince and some bacon. It's 200 grams of mince and about 4 strips of shoulder bacon. Now I've got the stats over here, and yeah, lots of protein. I'm going to show you 1 meal a day. So basically, I think I have 4 meals. So in 4 days, I'll show you the four meals of what I eat. Pre-breakfast, post-breakfast, lunch and dinner, and then also obviously put them all together, show you the full calorie, full macro breakdown. It is quite intense. I've obviously seen it, but you're going to be surprised on like how the fat and protein and carbs are distributed, even though this has basically 0 carbs. So it's quite interesting to see the percentages. But yeah, I'm going to smash this pre-workout basically, and yeah, we'll hit the gym. Let's go. We're in the parking lot again after 4 or 5 days of not coming to the gym. This is day 1. I took a little break from the running, as I told you, so it's good to be back. It's good to be in the car. This is where the conversations sometimes happen. This is where I get a spurt of I don't know, some motivation. And I guess as it is the first day, I feel like I have to say that you have to start somewhere. It's always good to start in day 1. And there's that saying where they say, like, when was the best time to plant a tree? 20 years ago. And when is the next best time? And that's now. So regardless if you wanted to do a challenge for, you know, years, but you just didn't do it, it's all right. The best time to do it then now, the second best time, is now. Just do it now. Start with your challenge. Do this one with me if you feel like this is something that you want to do. You can always check my running challenge. I've got that. And then I also have the major 365 challenge that I've been doing, well, last year. that was pretty cool. It's pretty hectic, and basically all it entails was that you were going to the gym or running or being active every single day, and that you make healthy choices for 365 days in a row, not skipping. So yeah, there's obviously a little leeway in those type of things, but the most important thing is that if you live a healthy life and an active life for 365 days, it can change your entire life. But anyway, enough said of that. We will see what this meat and massive amount of protein is going to do in the gym. It is day one, so I won't see a lot of difference, of course, or even feel a lot of difference in my body, but I'm sure after 3, 4, 5 days of constantly consuming this amount, I think things will potentially change. So I look forward to that. Let's go. Alrighty, that was done. Did some shoulders, not too shabby, I would say, especially not from the side. Quite happy. I must say, 4 days not really training. I did keep some of the muscle, so yeah, quite happy. Anyway, let's go home. Let's have another meaty breakfast, and we'll see what's up for the day. What's going to happen? Maybe I'll discuss what the next 29 days are going to be about. Let's go. Alrighty, this is how it looks. It's a mess. Someone's going away. Huh, Blaze? 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even more. I don't know. But it'll be alright. We're gonna smash some meat eating challenges in the meantime, in the interim. So let's go. Alrighty. Got a little glimpse. Maybe you could pause and see what I have on this plate. But this is the second meal. This is the breakfast, the proper breakfast, not the pre gym breakfast, which was like basically mince and bacon. So this is gonna be the post. And then I have lunch, and then I'm gonna make a big dinner, or semi-big dinner. Anyway, you know, so far, you know, there's nothing I can really tell you. Blaze just wants the meat. See, this is gonna be the problem, because the cats are gonna be like all over the meat. They can smell it while I cook. They're meowing, and it's quite crazy. But fiber is gonna be an issue. I know that. You know, I've mentioned to someone that I'm starting this challenge, and they were like, hey, what are you going to do with fiber? There's nothing I can do about fiber, you know. Yes, I could potentially have a fiber, like vitamin or something that I can take, you know, extra, but it kind of defeats the purpose. You know, I want to see what it would feel like energy level wise, what it'll do to my muscle gain or potential muscle loss. You know, you never know. That's the whole point of me doing this challenge, right? But honestly, good things that I've heard from this is clearly, I mean, just if you look at, I'll show you the amount of protein eventually. I think maybe after day 4, because tomorrow I'll show you this meal, and then the third day, day 3, I'll show you my lunch. Day 4, I'll show you my dinner, and then I'll kind of recap what everything is, so that you can get a full, you know, full glance of what this challenge is all about. But I'm excited, just purely because it's, you know, 3,000 calories, which means it's it's going to be more than what I have taken now, and I'm not going to run as much. I will still do running, like you'll see throughout this challenge, and I'll take you along when I do run, maybe potentially like twice a week, one short one, one long one. But it's mostly going to be focused on doing this. Now, one thing I can tell you, and this is quite serious, is you know, I'm not going to urge you on to do this challenge. I'm doing it so that you can take some notes, see results and things legitimately, and then you can make a decision for yourself. All right? I'm not, you know, but I will, you know, tell you all the facts, not the fats. There's a lot of fat in this diet, but I'll tell you all the facts and what it does to my gut and what it does to my energy levels and fatigue and muscle, you know, strength, what I'm gaining there, and all those type of things. But you'll see with the macros that there's going to be a clear muscle gain here for sure, without a doubt. Yeah, other than that, nothing to report really. My wife is leaving tomorrow, so potentially the video tomorrow will start at the airport early in the morning. She's going back to England for 3 weeks, visa issues. I told you about this before in my previous 30-day challenge with the running. My previous videos, that there's a struggle there, but we're gonna fix it. We're gonna get everything done, and soon I'll be on that side. So let me have this meal, and I'll see you tomorrow, and we can take it further and report what that day feels like. And yeah, have a good one. Cheers.